Marines. We need to get back there. Otherwise, they will definitely be problematic. Now, I probably don't need to... Well, you know what? No, I don't need to at all. I should probably leave the barracks over here. And I don't know if I need any more Marines, but it's better to be safe. It's better to be safe. Another nuke. Yeah, fully expected. Of course. Not even a battlecruiser can beat a group of 11 highly damaged Marines. But they do have free, so you know. Yeah, we lost a couple of them here. They don't have siege mode really. Okay, our ghost is kind of dead, I guess. Or maybe not. I'll leave him here. He may rest there until he gets saved. We'll do a rescue mission for our nuke master. Who knows, maybe he'll even get to nuke once again. What was that? Nothing, of course. I didn't clean out this place, did I? Of course I didn't. Duke, that's your order now. That's your duty. You go and clean up what I forgot to clean. From now on, Duke will be a maid.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm not even worrying that he won't be able to do it, because he absolutely will. Let me guess, there will be one singular stupid missile turret in here. Wonder. What was that? 1 second. I saw an orange dot on the screen for a second, and I guess that might be actually a battlecruiser. And you know how it goes when a battlecruiser fights a heroic battlecruiser. Was that a battlecruiser? No, that was a Wraith. Even better. Okay, they're kind of silly at this point. Yeah, I'm really banking up those minerals and gas, but you know, there's not really much I can spend them on. What, more Marines? I guess I can do that, but is there really even a point to this? Yeah, bio in Starcraft 1 original, even though it isn't the greatest, because you know there's no medic, so all damage is permanent damage, is still really cool. Now let's get on equal ground with those tanks, and yeah, we'll be shredding them. Because the idiots forgot siege mode. Although a tank still appears to outrange Marines with U-20 to 38 shells. 20, definitely 20. That was the number that was present there. Okay. Okay, you know what? The Marines shall go for missile turret cleaning duty. Three more Marines. We need 3 more Marines for our full control group. And of course I steam the Marines that are nowhere close here. Of course. Pro gamer move. Then sometimes the making of control groups can be kind of, well, bugged. Or maybe I'm just kind of playing badly. That may also be the case. How many Marines do we have? 3 more. Do we
Your
have
forces
more?
are under attack.
Of course. Okay, I'll be retreating him in a second because we actually do need him alive, unfortunately. Delta 2 gun in true colors, so the 5th mission of Brood War campaign. Zerg Brood War campaign. You guys go over here because you've absolutely oversaturated this place over here. Stop bullying those minerals so much. And you over here, you now have the duty of fixing up Duke's big ship.
Nuclear missile ready.
Yay! We get to see one more firework before I clean up with those
Nuclear launch detected.
mines. I don't know even if they're mining or not. They're mining. Doesn't matter. They can't really do much at this point. Unfortunately for them, they're really stupid. I probably shouldn't have steamed here, but it's also not much of a problem. Oh, almost got here. Okay, you go on and retreat. Maybe you will end up alive after all.
Not enough energy.
Okay, so how we doing on Marines? We, I think, got an almost stack. Okay. What does lack of splash damage do to Delta Squadron in this mission? They literally do not have any means to, well, destroy mass Marines. If only there was some kind of, you know, mech unit that had a splash damage attack that could be easily researched for a little bit more than the unit itself. But unfortunately, apparently, Terran doesn't have something like that in their arsenal. How sad. Do they even have any upgrades? There's 0-0. Okay. This just got a lot more silly than before. Okay, you guys will go straight here. Actually, I don't want to micro you through every single thing anymore. Okay, no, I didn't start another nuke. Honestly, I've been expecting it to be a lot more tedious than it is. But, you know, Marines are really good in this game. Okay, you can stop. Duke, once again you go and destroy those stupid ass missile turrets.
Your forces are
I
under
will soon
attack.
get where they need to be. Okay. Go on, Yamato cannon that idiotic missile turret. Did they even repair this? Nope. Of course not. Should have expected that. It's just so silly. Their AI is nowhere near any form of, well, acceptable enemy.
forces are under attack.
Can it? Okay, I cannot. The mouse MRB. Why did I call it mouse right button? Okay, I have no clue. That's some very odd naming convention, but it was me in the end who came up with this name. So you know what? I don't know if those guys will be enough. So let's just get more barracks in here. Okay. Yeah, this mission was a lot more easy than I expected, honestly. But maybe it's actually the me playing through UAD-IP recently, so I have bad memories with this mission. No, because of that. Especially with Ghost's lockdown. Okay. Because I need to get my Steam Pack hotkey close. Yeah, we'll wreck them. We'll absolutely fucking wreck them. And we'll put a nuke on top of this, of course. Okay. We'll go on, start with the mass marine production. We'll probably also soon be getting those other barracks. Yeah, they're going along the way, getting close. Now let's do a fun thing called resource starvation. So goodbye workers.
Nuclear launch detected.
Okay. So
Signals interrupted.
yes, of course, a singular CV. Of course, how else could it go? Now I'll also make some supply depots just in case. We'll also go on and produce more. So how does it look over here? Yeah, they're in some pretty bad shape, but they could always be in a worse shape. And it just so happens that the worst shape is 3 out of 4, I guess, done. 3/4 done. 3/4? Yes, 3/4, I think. Alright, so then we got our 12 Marines once again, our amazing squadron or division or however many of it is in the whole military, I guess, language or something. So yeah.
Nuclear launch detected. Your forces are under attack.
We need more Marines, I guess. Okay. So, Marines, yeah. Powerhouses of this game. We almost got him. We just need to spam more minerals at the problem. And let's get more. Of course, I forgot to put the more. Considering the amount of banked minerals we have, I could probably go 12 barracks, but I don't wanna go too much overboard. And you know what? 5 racks is also a fun strategy which you will probably never see anywhere else. So, first group ready. You guys can stand over here and I guess wait for your moment of shining. This may be among the weirdest strategies I've ever done, but it's definitely a fun one. Oh. Oh, they survived. How interesting. Well, they will definitely be useful for the meat grinder. Now this guy apparently got lost in the new group. Happens to all of us. And we need 5 more? 5 more, not 6 more. Okay. Now we'll get to see some fun micro of free control groups. This will be a demo of the Zerg campaign. How many control groups? 3 control groups of Marines. I'm using Marines as Zerglings, I guess, but... Okay, let's start. So, steam. I probably oversteamed some of those guys. I definitely oversteamed some of those guys. Yeah, but they'll wreck the place, absolutely. Just look at that. Just look at that. What can they do about this? They can't do anything. Not enough life remaining. I wonder why. Okay, no, I wanted to connect 2 of those control groups, but unfortunately enough we didn't lose enough Marines. Wait, do they have they even have a base over here? I didn't know about that. Or at least I forgot about that. Doesn't matter. This group should probably clean it up quite easily. Yeah, they actually had a base here. I completely forgot about it. Yes, yes! Finally, a bit less clunky steering. How lovely. How they doing? Not this group, not this group, not this group. Okay, they've almost cleaned this up. Okay, so now we at least are down to a single control group, thankfully. I was getting tired of using all of those control groups. And I will absolutely get tired of using all of those control groups in the Zerg campaigns. I guess Zerglings will be an ultimate weapon, which I will definitely try and avoid using. Did I get lost? Nope, I didn't. Go here, go here. I'll even steam you up.
Your forces are under attack.
Under attack by what? There isn't even anything that can attack them at this point, I think. Okay. Is there the BC? Is the BC still here or not? Nope, it's not here. Okay, so this is a very silly end to a mission, isn't it? It's almost finished by this point. Okay.
This is Duke. The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates on Antigua were bad enough, but now you're going to use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane.
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me. You all have your orders. Carry them out.
So this dialogue actually originally was supposed to play in the cut mission, the Operation Silent Scream, but because the mission doesn't exist, it was set to be here. So this was really fun. This is definitely the strategy of throwing minerals at the problem until something sticks. So, this was very fun. This is a really, actually, it wasn't hard at all. But that's all thanks to Starcraft 1's interesting AI. Once we get to Brood War, the difficulty will definitely spike to insane levels. But yeah, I will be seeing you in the next episode. Hope you liked this one. And if you find this content cool and all, you can try subscribing to me, because I also want to reach the 1000 subscriber goal. So once again, thank you all for watching. Hope you liked this episode, and in the next one we will be visiting New Gettysburg, where we will be using science vessels alongside a mystery. I'll leave this for the next episode. And that's definitely not because I don't have any idea what I want to use. No, that's definitely not it. And in the next episode I'll also have a small rant about something. You'll see this when the time will be right. So, once again for the third time, thank you all for watching and see you in the next episode. Bye.